Why can't anyone defeat a Shaolin master? There is no denying the fact that Kung Fu is absent today in the academies that offer fights for the general public. This absence says a lot about traditional Chinese Kung Fu. Today, most martial arts practitioners consider Bruce Lee as one of the first martial artists they saw in their childhood. So stay until the end to see why no one can defeat a Shaolin master. Before we start, we have some news for you. There's a giveaway happening on the channel for an iPhone as soon as we reach 400,000 subscribers. To participate, you need to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell and comment using the hashtag #Top10EVT. Like and share this news with your friends. Remember to comment with the hashtag #Top10EVT. Join now, because it's totally free and you have the chance to win an iPhone in any color you want. Let's go! There are still those who believe that Bruce Lee is the inventor of MMA. His Jeet Kune Do philosophy is the perfect summary of MMA and his boldness. His physique, as well as his fights where all strikes are allowed against opponents of all styles, are also the perfect illustration of the modern warrior. Years have passed since Bruce Lee left his homeland and went to the California coast, but his concept and lifestyle continue. Chinese Kung Fu masters stand out for their fighting ability despite the few muscles in their bodies. The importance of having a good master. A good master should be a living example of what they teach. A Kung Fu master should be able to defend themselves, a Tai Chi Chuan master should have inner strength, and a Qi Gong master should have robust health, as these are the basic qualities that these arts should develop. A Kung Fu, Tai Chi Chuan, or Qi Gong master cannot enjoy the same luxuries as a modern sports coach. A football coach doesn't need to be able to dribble and doesn't need to run at half the speed of the track athlete they are training. There are also some Kung Fu, Tai Chi Chuan, or Qi Gong teachers who don't practice even half of what their regular students do, but they are certainly not masters, although they may be called so out of courtesy by their students and the public. In addition to skill, a good master should ideally also have knowledge. They should have a good understanding of the scope and depth of the arts they teach and be able to answer their students' simple questions about what, why, and how to practice. However, especially in the East, many masters have great skill but little knowledge. This is acceptable when the term master is used to indicate that someone has achieved a very high level in their art, but is not teaching. The opposite is unacceptable, someone who has a lot of knowledge but is not good, the situation that is very common in the West. A person may have read a lot about Kung Fu, Tai Chi Chuan, or Qi Gong, and even written some books about them, but developed little skill in Kung Fu, Tai Chi Chuan, or Qi Gong. We call these scholars, but certainly not masters. The third quality of a master or good teacher is that they are systematic and generous in teaching. Someone who has good skills and knowledge, but teaches randomly or withholds many of their advanced arts, is an expert but not a good master. On the other hand, it should be emphasized that a good master always teaches according to the needs of the students. If his students have not reached the required level, he would not teach them beyond their abilities, although he may secretly intend to do so, because it is usually not in the student's interest to do so. In such a situation, he can often be misunderstood for hiding his secrets. Hey there! Have you given this video a like yet? Have you subscribed to the channel? What do you think about the topic of why no one can defeat a Shaolin master? Please leave your comments down below so we can know your thoughts. But keep watching until the end to find out more. The fourth characteristic, the quality that transforms a good master into a great master, is to exude inspiration. It is a pleasure to learn from a great master, even if their training is tough. They make complex concepts easy to understand, ensure that if something goes wrong they will be able and willing to fix it, and encourage their students to do their best, even beyond the limits of their own abilities. The most important qualification of a great master is that they teach high moral values and incorporate them into their own life. Therefore, the best fighter in the world who brutally injures their opponents or the best teacher of an art who does not practice what they preach cannot be called great masters. A great master is tolerant, compassionate, courageous, just, and shows great love and respect for life. Great masters are understandably rare. They are worth more than their weight in gold. How to become a Shaolin master. When it comes to Kung Fu, many people immediately think of Shaolin Kung Fu. Many even consider becoming a Kung Fu master. But where should you start? And how many steps are needed? In fact, there is an answer to that because the Shaolin Monastery has recently introduced the Shaolin Kung Fu level system. The literal translation is the Shaolin Kung Fu 𝗕𝗘𝗏 level system. According to the system, all types of Shaolin Kung Fu are divided into two consecutive stages, 𝗕𝗏 and 𝗏. 𝗕𝗏 is the primary school and 𝗏 is the senior school. The 𝗕𝗏 level itself is divided into 9 smaller sub-levels, namely 𝗕𝗏 1 to 9. Those who have achieved 𝗕𝗏 9 qualify for the senior 𝗏 level. As with 𝗕𝗏, 𝗏 consists of 9 smaller parts, namely from 1 to 9. But there is an important difference. Each level of 𝗏 is also divided into 3 even smaller levels, 𝗬𝗏. Therefore, the senior 𝗏 consists of 27 parts. The answer to the question asked at the beginning is, it takes 36 steps to become a Kung Fu master coming from a Kung Fu layman. There are specific theoretical and practical criteria for each ascent. As shown in many Kung Fu novels and movies, one should really start with Shaolin Kung Fu from childhood. In the book published at the same time as the 𝗕𝗏 level system, it is recommended that a child from 7 years old can begin to learn 𝗕𝗏 1 to 3. These early stages include basic training and some boxing combinations. This is not a difficult start for beginners. From the age of 10, the child can continue their training with 𝗕𝗏 4 to 6 and, in addition to basic training and boxing, also start learning the theories of Kung Fu. 3 years later, they can learn the content of 𝗕𝗏 7 to 9. In addition to more complicated martial arts, these levels also involve equipment such as the famous Shaolin staff. Only at least 1 year after reaching the 𝗕𝗏 9 level are you qualified to enroll in the 𝗏 level. During the consolidation phase, you will learn and practice numerous martial arts in a deep and comprehensive way. In this phase, the emphasis is placed more on fighting ability compared to the 𝗕𝗏 phase. The 𝗏 6 level is a bottleneck for most people. Those who want to progress beyond 𝗏 6 not only need to systematically master the theory and practice of Kung Fu, but also achieve results in researching and disseminating Shaolin Kung Fu. The subsequent climb is, of course, even more difficult. At 𝗏 8, you are already a master who must show innovations in relation to Shaolin Kung Fu. Anyone who reaches the final level of 𝗏 9 is already considered a great master. Shaolin Kung Fu is not just about athletic movements. Shaolin Kung Fu is a Chinese martial art in which students are simply fantastic and have a reputation for possessing secret fighting techniques and ancient knowledge. Please leave your like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because your contribution is very important to us. Feel free to share this video and leave a comment. Deal? Watch it now.